Two of my three great loves are cinema and theater. Annie Baker has managed to put the two together in a completely beguiling and unprecedented way. On the one hand, it's about cinema as a workplace. Three of its four characters are employed as part of the cleanup crew for the theater. One of them is a projectionist. The other two do box office and refreshments in addition to cleaning. And that would suggest that it has a kind of neo-realist quality, day in the life, people in the cleaning up phase, the unglamorous after hours stuff that movie fantasies rarely concentrate on. On the other hand, it's about ways in which movie dreams intersect with the workplace reality. The characters are not having on-stage movie fantasies or anything like that, but one of them is totally obsessed with films, but all of them have an interest in movies, and there are bits and pieces of plots, movie-related games and ideas, snatches of music, images that we don't see being projected, which are intertwined with the actual slog of cleanup. But the genius of the play, I think, is that Baker's not concentrating on the bleakness of the job. We can see that from the get-go, but how you clear a space in the midst of a job for dreaming, for goofing around, for making your life hook into something which raises, and this is perhaps the most important thing as far as I'm concerned, the way in which each of these characters is trying to find and preserve self-respect under somewhat adverse circumstances. And they're quite ingenious at finding ways to do that.
I heard of it because it won the Pulitzer Prize, and I picked up a copy about 3 years ago and read it and just fell in love with it. It's about these characters that you don't normally find plays written about, you know, sort of these, well, like I said, three employees of a movie theater behind the scenes. You don't really think about them when you go in there, but to have such a wonderful story written about these people just really grabbed my attention. And the humor, it is just such a funny play.
I disagree. I strongly disagree.
Name one. Name one great American movie made in the timeline. Excuse me. Sir, excuse me. Yeah, the movie's done. You gotta leave.
The movie is over. Sorry. Avatar was a great movie made in the past 10 years.
What? Okay, if you think that, if you actually think that, then I can't even continue to have this conversation with you. If you think that, I need to quit this job.
Avatar was a great movie. Avatar was a work of genius.
I can't even. Okay, words are failing me.
Oh, so you think you're like better than Avatar? Like you're above Avatar?
No, it's just the movie.
Because I bet you had a fucking blast at Avatar. I bet you loved Avatar. And now you're looking down your nose at Avatar because it doesn't have like, what, German subtitles or whatever?
I repeat, I don't think it's possible for me to engage in like a rational debate about this with you.
Oh, come on.
It's like if I said, I love killing babies. Let me try to convince you why killing babies is fun and why you should enjoy killing babies.